Oh, Jamar Chase with the dive. Because Garrett Wilson's wide open. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Barrett. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome back to another Throwback Thursday episode. Last Thursday, we started a new series, and I couldn't be more excited. We started a series on Madden NFL 2008 with Vince Young on the cover, and we did a fantasy draft. It went so well. I'm super excited about this team. It's got some veterans. It's got a lot of young rookies. We are going to be very good. I have a good feeling about how we're going to play. I hope that it actually translates to on-the-field performance, because in my head, we're undefeated, obviously. So, in the last episode, in episode number 1 of this series, we did a fantasy draft, and with my first 2 picks, actually, with my first pick, I took Randy Moss, obviously, because I'm a huge Randy Moss fan. Other than Tom Brady, Randy Moss is probably my favorite player of all time. So, I took Randy Moss with my number 1 pick. I think we had a pick in like the 20s or something, maybe. I can't remember exactly how late into the draft we had. And then we went through. I was able to get Vince Young as my starting quarterback. I was able to get young rookie Adrian Peterson as my running back, along with a rookie Marshawn Lynch. I was able to get Megatron alongside Randy Moss. I was able to get Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu, I think. No, Brian Dawkins. No. Was it Ed Reed? It was one of the two. I know I got Troy Polamalu. Did I get Ed Reed? I can't remember. I think I did. I was not able to get Ray Lewis. I was trying to wait until the right time to get him, but I waited a little bit too late. The offensive line is a little iffy, but for the most part, I think it should hold up. And the offensive defense all around is really, really good. So I'm super excited about this. I don't know how this is going to work in terms of gameplay, because obviously back in 2008, there was no super sim or anything like that. So I think what we'll do is we'll just play the offense, and like we did back in Madden 13. Was that Madden 13? So I think we'll just do that, and then we can go from there. But I'm super excited about this second episode, so we can actually get into some gameplay. We are in week number 1. I simulated all the preseason the preseason training camps and all the preseason games. I simulated all that stuff. So we're in week number 1 of the first season. We're going to play week 1 like we usually do, and then we're going to simulate a few games into the season, get to like the halfway point of the year, and then that's where the video will end. But I hope you guys are excited for episode number 2 of the Cincinnati Bengals Throwback Thursday series here on the channel. I know I am. On Madden 2008 is going to be super cool. If you guys are excited, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get to it. Okay, so here we are. It is the franchise menu of Madden 2008. And if we go to the roster, we can in fact see that I do have Ed Reed. I couldn't remember if I did or not. And he is locked up for a 6-year contract, which is pretty crazy. So he's making a ton of money. He's locked up. A few guys that are on 1-year contracts: Troy Polamalu, Randy Moss, Mike Nugent. So we're going to have to figure out if we want to re-sign those guys. Obviously, we probably do. But that's all for a couple episodes from now. If we want to take a look at our roster, Vince Young is our starting quarterback. 2nd-year man out of the University of Texas. Hook 'em horns. Then we've got Jamarcus Russell, only for the memes. Although they valued him as an 82 overall. So they thought he was going to be amazing. He wasn't. Then we've got Troy Smith, also a rookie, the defending Heisman Trophy winner. So that's cool. So we've got these 3 guys as our quarterbacks. Running backs, we have rookie Adrian Peterson, we have rookie Marshawn Lynch, and Darren Sproles. Now, when I was drafting these guys, I obviously didn't know that I was getting rookies, especially with Marshawn Lynch. I thought he was maybe like a 1-year, 2-year pro or something like that. I couldn't remember what draft class he was in, but he's in this one apparently. But Adrian Peterson, as a rookie, is an 87 overall. Yeah. 87 overall. That's pretty crazy. So that's our running back room. Then Lawrence Vickers is the fullback. Wide receivers, we've got Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson, Wes Welker, Devin Hester, and Joshua Cribbs. So we've got a lot of speed on this receiving core, along with Wes Welker, who can get in the slot, get down and dirty, and get us some good yardage. So we've got our deep threats, we've got our slot man, and we've got just 2 absolute speed demons. So if I could, can I see their speed and stuff? Yeah, so Devin Hester's got 99 speed, Cribbs has 87, even Randy Moss and Calvin Johnson have 90 plus speed, so that's pretty cool. Moving on to the tight end position, we got Antonio Gates, Mercedes Lewis, and Ben Hartsock. The tight end room isn't amazing, only because I kind of forgot about the tight ends until really late in the draft. Luckily, Antonio Gates was still there, so we were able to snag him up. He's only a 4-year pro, and he's a 97 overall, so I think that we're pretty good at tight end. The offensive line is what I said was a little bit shaky. We've got Joe Staley, a rookie. Then we've got Ben Grubbs, also a rookie. Then we got Olin Kreutz, who's a 98 overall. Then we got Jari Evans, and Sean Locklear. So I guess it's not shaky in terms of, like, there's nobody there. It's just a lot of young, unexperienced rookies. And then you've got a Hall of Fame center and a right tackle that's not amazing. So that's about the only stuff that is shaky, is that right tackle spot. Then on the defensive side of things, left end, we've got Marcellus Wiley, but he's not going to start because we have, on the right end spot, we have Haloti Ngata, Mario Williams, and Justin Tuck, and Rob Ninkovich. So we've got a lot of different options to put over on the left side who play the right end. Probably Mario Williams will go over on the right side. Even Haloti Ngata could come in and play defensive tackle so that we can get Justin Tuck some playtime. That's also a possibility, because we know that Haloti Ngata is probably known for being a defensive tackle in his career. Speaking of defensive tackle, we have Domata Peko, Alan Branch, and Jonathan Babineau, who are our defensive tackles. Like I said, we could move Haloti Ngata over there. Left outside linebackers, we've got David Pollock and Lamar Woodley. Middle linebacker, we got rookie Patrick Willis and Junior Seau. So we've got a nice young rookie and a veteran. Then the right outside spot, we have Rocky McIntosh and C. Grant. The outside linebackers are very hit or miss. Middle linebacker, obviously pretty solid. Corners, we've got Chris Gamble, rookie Darrelle Revis, Leon Hall, who's also a rookie, and one of the greatest names in NFL history, Ashton Yabuti. So those are our corners. We don't have a lot of corner depth, but who needs corner depth when you've got Revis Island? So that's all I got to say about that. Ed Reed is our free safety, along with rookie Eric Weddle, and strong safety is Troy Polamalu with Donnie Nicky. Kicker and punter are Mike Nugent and Andy Lee. So we have got some very, very good players on this team. The depth chart, Vince Young's going to be the number 1. Then you got Adrian Peterson. You guys know how the lineup is going to go out, although I want Joe Staley to start at left tackle. Let me get that switched up there. There we go. Joe Staley, I want him to start at left tackle. Everybody else will probably start where they're supposed to, although we should probably switch this up to get Mario Williams in there. And Mario might even start over Marcellus Wiley. So then we have Haloti Ngata be there. D tackle, we can have Peko probably start over Alan Branch, just because he's a veteran. We'll give him the season. Not a veteran, but he's older than that. And then we'll have Seau be benched over Patrick Willis. Rocky McIntosh will start over C. Grants. Revis will start over Leon Hall. Ed Reed will start over Eric Weddle. Polamalu over Donnie Nicky. Kick returner will have Hester and probably Gamble, I'd say. Hester and Gamble are probably the 2 best options. Although, I mean, yeah, 92 speed's fine. And then we'll have Hester and Gamble again for a punt return. And then that'll be good. Third down running backs, we'll switch that to have Adrian Peterson and Marshawn Lynch. The long snapper, I guess, can be Olin Kreutz. And kickoff specialist can be Mike Nugent. Sure, whatever. So that is going to be how the depth chart looks. There are really no free agents that we need because we did a fantasy draft, so all the really good players got taken. The best players available are like kickers and fullbacks, so we don't really need anybody there. Trading is going to be a little bit difficult in this series, only because back in the old days of Madden, it was a lot harder to trade for players. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to actually try and get some trades done. I'll see if I can do something, maybe a couple videos down the road, but for right now, trading is going to be pretty difficult. We've got the coach's corner, which is like all the playbooks and all that stuff. We got the stats and the info, which we can take a look at. We got my team, which is like bringing a team into the game. We got owner's box, which is setting the prices and all that stuff. And then we got my week, which is figure out who we're going to be playing. So playing the week 1 opponent, we are going to be taking on, in game number 1, the Baltimore Ravens. Okay, we're going to be taking on the Baltimore Ravens on Monday night. So let's go quickly take a look at what the Ravens have to offer. Who'd they draft? What are we working with the Baltimore Ravens? So if we go to the Ravens, they have Matt Leinart as their quarterback, Frank Gore and the other Adrian Peterson as their running back. Then they have Jeremy Johnson, fullback, Terrell Owens, Joe Horn, and Devery Henderson? I don't actually know who you are, but you are on the team as an 84 overall, so that's a decent receiving core. Tight end, they've got Dallas Clark, but he's injured for 4 weeks. You can see that right there. He's injured for 4 weeks. That's pretty huge. So they're going to have Jeff King and Adam Bergen. They have no left tackle. Terrence Metcalf is the left guard. I don't even want to pronounce your name at center. Brad Butler is the right guard. John Runyon, the dad of John Runyon. Is it John Runyon Jr.? Is it something? Whatever. His son is in the NFL and the Packers. But he's here. His dad is as the right tackle. Then you got Kevin Carter, Grant Wistrom, and Pat Williams of the Williams Wall on the defensive line. Then you've got Kaylee Wong, who I don't know who that is, Shelton Quarles, and Ian Gold, linebackers. Ian Gold's at 90 overall. Sam Madison, Lee Bowden, and Justin Miller are the corners. Deion Grant and Kerry Rhodes, 96 overall, are the safeties. Jay Feely and Jeff Fiegels are the kicker and punter. So the Ravens have a decent team. I think we have a better team. Our offensive line is definitely better than what theirs is. And I think our defense is probably a little bit better too. So we are going to jump in and play the Ravens. This is the first time I've played this old of a Madden game in a while, so don't hate me if I don't really do well. If you guys are enjoying this series, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get into it.
Our telecast comes to you live from Cincinnati, Ohio. We're looking forward to another great year of football. So thanks for joining us for tonight's first game of the season as the Ravens square off against the Bengals. Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Both teams have taken the field, and the season is...
All right, we're going to start with the ball here. I have not played this in a minute, so this is going to be interesting to see how I can do. I think X is the sprint button, so we will hold that down and try to go with Devin Hester. Don't get very far, but we are going to take the field for the first time, and you know what I kind of want to do? Just take a shot with one of our speed threats, one of our deep threats. I don't know how good of an arm Vince Young has, but Randy Moss, or that's actually Calvin Johnson, one-on-one with no deep safety over the top. So let's just heave it up to Calvin Johnson, and it's going to be incomplete. Okay. They got pressure, actually, so I couldn't get all of my throw there. But we will go slants. I may want to, like, speed the clock up, because I don't know how... I don't know how to sprint out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. I really don't know how to sprint out of the pocket. I'm going to have to figure things out. So let me go to the settings. No, controller layout. Okay, so X is sprint. So I bet if I press X, it'll like pull the ball down and then I can run around. That's probably how I do it. Yeah. Rushing. Yeah, X is sprint. I know that. Okay, and then settings. Can I change the play clock in the game? No, I can't. It's on all pro 7-minute quarters. So there you go. That's something, but it is third down, so we are gonna have to figure something out here. We're gonna go play action. Probably not the best idea. I've got Antonio Gates if I can hit him. No, the ball was overthrown by Vince Young. Ah, he was there too. He was there. I had Antonio Gates. We don't punt the football even on old school Madden, so we're going to keep going. 4th down and 10. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. I'll get the hang of this. Oh, I'm going to have to throw this ball, and it was way inaccurate because they brought a lot of pressure off the edge. Didn't even get blitzed. Okay. So we didn't take much time off the clock there. And now we go on defense. We got Mario Williams. We've got Haloti Nada. Damata Pecco going up against Matt Leinart. Oh, I think I went offside there on accident. I didn't mean to move the thing. Oh, they didn't call it. Okay, good. I didn't want to go offside, but I think I might have. And you guys won't see all of this. You guys won't see. You'll only see the offensive possessions. The defensive possessions after this one, you won't see probably. So you will only see the offensive possessions as I try to tackle. Is that Frank, or I didn't even really notice he was on the team? He must have been a little bit further down because I think he might be not a high overall yet or something. I definitely didn't see him. David Pollock, we're going to try to bring pressure off the edge. And David Pollock, I was there, but I didn't get the sack in time. Ed Reed forces Frank Gore to stop. And remember, this is in early stages of hit stick. So hit stick is a thing in this game. The early stages, I think hit stick was brought in like Madden 05, Madden 06, something like that. So this is the early stages of the hit stick maneuver, or hit stick use. And they're going to give it to Gore, and Frank Gore will walk into the end zone for an easy touchdown. We're definitely going to have to get the run game going. Definitely going to get the run game going because the passing game did not work there on the first 4 downs of our season. I'm just running around with Troy Polamalu right now. I think it might be a little rainy because there's some water coming up off the field when I'm running around with Polamalu. But we get the ball to start this drive up. After the Ravens take a 7-0 lead, it is in fact Frank Gore. All right, Devin Hester with the ball off the kick return. All right, Devin, give us a good lane. Oh, there was a slight lane there. There's a slight lane. Okay, let's get a little bit of run game going here. Get a little bit of run game going just to try and get some sort of momentum on offense. Got Adrian Peterson, although they are showing heavy pressure. And Peterson bounces it to the outside. Adrian Peterson! Okay. Gets us a first down. Good job there, bouncing into the outside like that. We'll give him the ball again. We will give him the ball again, and we will try to cut it inside. He's going nowhere, really. They are really showing a lot of pressure. It's crazy how much they're, like, bringing their guys up to the line of scrimmage and stuff. Kind of crazy. Nobody's completed a pass so far today. Hopefully that changes. Yes, it does. Calvin Johnson with the big-time catch for a first down. But the Ravens love themselves some pressure. Let's go with a Peterson option play, because that just gives me a chance to check it down to Adrian Peterson if Antonio Gates or Randy Moss are not there. I'm probably looking at Antonio. Actually, Calvin's wide open, and he will catch it for another first down. Calvin Johnson's making an impact here. We've got a Hail Mary. We've got a running back. You know what? Let's go running back direct snap. Let's get crazy with it. We're moving the ball, actually. Let's go running back direct snap. I wish these plays were still in the game, or at least I think they are. Maybe just in the form of like the Wildcat, but that's actually not. This one's not called Wildcat. I don't think Wildcat was a thing back in Madden 2008. It might have been. I don't remember. Let's go with the drag under. We should have some motion on this play with Megatron. Antonio Gates is running to the sideline. Little corner route. Vince Young motions. I'll roll outside. I should have Antonio Gates, and I do! Big time play. The ball was a little underthrown. If it was hitting in stride, he might have been able to take that for a touchdown if he hit him in stride, but unfortunately he didn't. And I will try to get this ball to Adrian Peterson. 3 for 7, 46 yards so far for Vince Young. Not the best stat line to start a game, or to start your career, actually. And that is going to go nowhere. They were ready. Ball's out. Get the ball. No. Please tell me he was on the ground. We were doing so well. We were doing so well. Please tell me that ball was out or on the ground. Oh, can I challenge it? I can challenge the play, challenge the fumble. We got to challenge the fumble. We were in such good position to score there. We got to challenge the fumble. Come on, Adrian. Please be down. Please be down. Oh, that knee's down. That knee's down way before the ball comes out. It's got to be a fumble. It's got to be. Or it's got to be not a fumble, excuse me. You say there was no fumble on the play? I didn't hear it. Play stands? Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. All right. Whatever. You won't see these possessions, so I'll see you guys back on offense. Okay, so on that defensive possession for the Ravens, they only got a field goal. It is really hard to play defense in this game. I mean, I'm not very good at defense in Madden 23, so going back to Madden 08 and trying to play defense is not an ideal thing to do. I am not very good at it, but I'm trying my best. I was able to hold them to just a field goal, so I guess that's a positive if you think about it. I'm going to have to scramble around here, set my feet, find Wes Welker. Beautiful throw from Vince Young, and Welker down the sidelines. Beautiful throw. Wes Welker. Beautiful catch. You love to see it. That was a great throw from Vince Young and an even better catch from Welker. And we'll give it to Peterson. Man, the Ravens are so good at stopping the defense, or stopping the run game. It is so hard to run on these guys. It's crazy. Crazy how good they are. Let me roll around here. Let me set my feet and find Welker. And he dropped it on the catch. And I don't know why Vince Young is throwing such, like, behind the receiver throws. That should have been an easy touchdown. Unfortunately, Welker got hit on the throw, could not hold on to it. I might have to take this and run with Vince. Go, Vince, go! First down, Vince Young! Huge play. I thought that might work. And now with under 30 seconds to go in the first quarter, we're probably not going to be able to run this ball. Can I hot route out of this or audible out of this? Let's go with a wide receiver post. Because we're probably not going to be able to run this ball. We know how good the Ravens defense has been. We snap it. We roll. Vickers is open back in the end zone, but it's too much mustard on it. The fullback was open. I think it also bounced off the back of his head, or the front of his helmet. We're going to need something here. I don't know what to call. Maybe we go with a little, like, wide receiver slant out. Maybe that's the best option. I don't really know. I don't even know what the best option is. It's probably Randy Moss. I should have waited. He would have been open. I'm calling that play again. He would have been open if I would have waited another couple of seconds for him to actually complete his route. Ah, that's stupid. He so would have been open there. Okay, this time he's not open, but can I fit that to Calvin? He almost caught it. Calvin almost caught that. And at the end of the first quarter, we're down 10 to nothing. But we can get a field goal opportunity. We are not in a great spot to hit this field goal. It's hard to score touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen. It is hard to score touchdowns. It is raining, I just realized that. But I will move it a little bit over here, and we'll hopefully get this to go with Mike Nugent, and we do. So we're not going to get shut out in our first game here on Madden 2008. We will not get shut out, but I will see you guys back when we have the ball again on offense. Okay, believe it or not, but I actually held the Ravens to a 3-and-out on that possession. So I'd say we're doing a really good job here. I got to get that ball away. It's Megatron, big catch. I have not made a completion to Randy Moss just yet, which is a little bit concerning because he's our best player and he was our #1 overall pick, or at least our first round pick. So we're going to have to get him the ball pretty soon if we want to even try to have a thing of winning this game. But if we can just put the ball in the end zone, we'll tie this game back up, and we'll be back to feeling good. I mean, we are in Cincinnati, so feeling good. It's Skyline time. We'll go short slants, and hopefully either Moss or Johnson are open. I'm going to throw that quickly to Moss, but they got pressure really quick. I didn't even notice the pressure. That was crazy how quick that came. All right, not good. 4th and 10 now. We don't punt the football. You know this. And I'm hoping that somebody gets open and it will be intercepted by the Ravens. I should have thrown that up to Randy Moss and given him a jump shot. I panicked because they brought pressure. The Ravens are bringing pressure every single play, it feels like. That's kind of crazy. I'll see you guys back on offense. We are back on offense. The Ravens did get a field goal, so it's 13-3. I'm just trying to stay alive in this game. Any means necessary, and Vince Young cannot throw to Calvin Johnson there on 1st down. I am just trying to survive in this one. This is tough. This is definitely pretty tough, going back and playing an old game like this. Especially when I don't really know. I have Peterson open. Can I hit him? He's going to hold on. I don't know how he held on to that ball. I don't know how it got through the defender there, through his hands. But that is going to work out for us, and that's a completed pass. 129 yards and an interception for Vince Young. Not the best stat line for a rookie in his first game. I'm going to take off and run with Vince. We've got some space and some speed. Vince Young outside, out of bounds. He didn't even fumble. He broke a tackle, actually, or at least he broke an arm tackle. So I will count that as a success. I might have had Randy Moss open. I don't really know. He was kind of beating his man. And I got to get this away. I got to get that to Antonio Gates. It's a catch. It's a 1st down and more. But we've been here a couple of times already, and we have not been able to punch it in. So we've got a little bit of issue with putting the ball in the end zone. And I'm hoping that with the right play call, we can figure that out and actually do it this time. I don't really like any play action plays. Maybe if we go something like this, get a couple guys involved. Roll to the side, throw that to the end zone. It's going to be knocked incomplete. I thought Randy Moss was going to stay in, like in closer to the line of scrimmage, or not the line of scrimmage, closer to the goal line, but he did not do that. Maybe that's because the ball went that way. I don't know. Oh, that's a strong throw to Antonio Gates. I don't know why it was such a hard throw. I only pressed it a little bit. Shotgun. I don't know what play calls work at the goal line. We need to stop scoring, or we need to start scoring without getting to the red zone so that I don't have to worry about this. I might have it with Randy. He might be open there. Randy Moss, touchdown Bengals! Randy Moss with his first catch of the day, and it's a touchdown. That was a beaming throw from Vince Young. But it's a huge catch over the top of the secondary. Probably the corner guarding him. And we are down by 3. Hopefully. If I can make this field goal. Or this extra point with Mike Nugent. Let me just do this, do that, and it's right down the middle. Perfect. We are down by 3. We are still in this game. It's not over by any means. I'll see you guys back on offense. Back on offense after holding the Ravens to a punt on a 3-and-out. So we've got momentum and the opportunity to do something with it. Vince Young going to take off. That ball's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens again. You've got to be kidding me. And Vince Young appears to have injured his shoulder on the play. He's holding his wrist, but it says he injured his shoulder. That's not amazing, and that ball's probably out, or that ball is probably a fumble. Oh, I can't believe this. 2 fumbles in the game. Oh, I'm down. But I can't challenge it, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that's not going well, and that's probably going to be another touchdown for the Ravens. I'll see you guys back on offense. Somehow we were able to hold the Ravens to another field goal, so it's only 16-10. We have 43 seconds left to go, and as you can see, Jamarcus Russell is now in the game, and it's not Vince Young anymore. Well, a face mask on the defense. I will certainly take that. And Sam Madison appears to have injured his knee. All right, so we're getting a little bit of luck here, I guess. I guess you could say. We'll go play action. Jamarcus Russell does have a stronger arm than what Vince Young has, so maybe we can fire these balls in a little bit quicker and a little bit harder, as that's going to go to Randy Moss. Okay. He was double covered. I respect it. I respect the double coverage. We'll try to hit Wes Welker here. This could be a really good play if Welker gets open. We're not going to have time to get open. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Uh-oh, I just changed the play on accident. Ah, crap. I just changed the play, I didn't mean to, and I had to change it to a play that I don't really want to run, but whatever. Gotta heave it. Randy's got a chance at it, and he doesn't come and get it. That could have been crazy if he would have got it. We've got 10 seconds, and we just gotta heave one. 4th and 21. I can't believe I got sacked. That's so stupid. So stupid. All right, we just throw one up, and maybe Randy can come down with it. 5 seconds. Are the Ravens going to try a field goal? It says they're going to try a field goal. With 5 seconds, it's a 50-yard field goal. He's already made a 50-yard field goal today. They're going to try one. They get the ball to start the second half, too. So, 50-yard field goal is up, and it is hooking, and it's no good. Okay, I will accept that for sure. But now we get the ball. We get the ball with 1 second remaining and a possibility of Wes Welker going down the field and getting this touchdown. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm just saying it's a possibility. Oh, okay. It didn't work. We are down 16-10 at the half. We're still fighting, but this is tough. Okay, so we're back on offense, and as you can see, the Ravens have another touchdown on the board. Let's just say Frank Gore had a crazy, like, 50-yard run or something in the middle of the line. There was an open lane. He took it. He made one juke move, and he was off to the races. We couldn't catch him. So, unfortunately, that happened. And Vince Young has a strained shoulder out for 2 weeks. So, we are going to have, as Calvin Johnson's open there, we are going to have Jamarcus Russell, the rookie #1 overall pick, be our quarterback for the next 2 weeks. That is not what I was planning on having happen, but it's what's happening. So we're going to have to live with it as Lawrence Vickers gets pulled down behind the line of scrimmage, and it's a holding call on the right tackle Locklear, so that's also not ideal. And now it's 1st and 20. We get so close and then something bad happens. Like either it's a holding call or it's a fumble or an interception or something. Like something bad's going to happen when we get some good momentum. It's crazy. Luckily, Randy Moss is able to pull that in. So we get back 10 of those yards. So it's like the holding call never happened now. 2nd down and 10. We've got an option for Randy Moss. But I want to hit Antonio Gates on this one. Yes, sir. Antonio Gates has got the speed. The breakaway speed. At the 1 yard line, Antonio Gates almost did the dang thing and scored to get us back within a touchdown. We are going to hand this ball to Adrian Peterson and play some big boy football. Get in there, AP. Touchdown, Bengals. Adrian Peterson scores his first career rushing touchdown, and we are back in this game. And Jamarcus Russell, I gotta say, he certainly let us down the field there better than what Vince Young did. And like I said, when Jamarcus first came in on that first drive, he has better arm strength than Vince Young does. So I don't know if Vince would have been able to make those throws. You gotta think about that. But now it's time to go back on defense. So I will see you guys then, hopefully with another 3 and out. All right, we held them to another field goal. We are holding them to a lot of field goals in this game, but I guess it's working out because we're still in this one. I'm going to throw that to Antonio. He's going to hold on and bring in the catch. All right, love to see that. We'll go with a little bit of a run play here. 86 yards receiving for Antonio Gates. Frank Gore, by the way, is absolutely running all over me. If he keeps going on this pace, he's going to have over 250 yards by the end of the game. I can't stop him for some... I don't know why, but I cannot stop Antonio Gates, or I can't stop Frank Gore from running the football. He's a demon. An absolute demon running the football. I might have Adrian Peterson. He dropped it. Oh, maybe Randy Moss was open. I didn't really take a time to look at that. He might have been open on there. It is third down. I don't really like the run play on third down. I didn't realize it was third down. That's my bad. So we'll go with a good old classic wide receiver post option here. Hopefully this works. Come on, guys. We need this. We need this. We need this. And we're not going to get it on fourth down. We don't punt the football. You guys know this. I don't have to keep saying it. So we're going to try something here. This might not work. It probably won't work. But, I mean, we're down by 9. We got to try something here. They're going to bring a lot of pressure. And Jamarcus had a horrible throw. Calvin Johnson was wide open, and Jamarcus throws it right to the safety. I don't even know what to even think about that. But I'll see you guys back on offense. Okay, we're back on offense, and Chris Gamble just picked off Matt Leinart in the end zone. It was a crazy scene. I can't believe it, honestly. I'm super happy it happened. Our first turnover of the game finally might give us a little bit of momentum to try and keep this going. Travis Minor got hurt on a carry, but he'll come back. It's about time, and Randy Moss is wide open, and it's an overthrow from Jamarcus. Randy Moss was super open on that play. Jamarcus. We are 2 for 7 on third downs. That is not what you want to see. And I've got to just get that ball away. It's fourth down again. We cannot move the football. We simply cannot move the football. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Get that away. Mercedes! No! You were open! I'll see you back on offense. Alright, we're back on offense, and I'm still upset at Jamarcus Russell there. That was a horribly inaccurate throw that did not even... Or no, I was not mad at Jamarcus. That's a couple plays ago. I'm mad at Mercedes Lewis for not catching that fourth down play. That's what just happened. I'm super upset at both of them, at Mercedes and at Jamarcus. I don't have anybody except for maybe Randy Moss. Oh my God, Randy Moss just caught that. Wow, Randy Moss really is him. He really is him. That was a crazy catch that nobody should have caught, but he did it anyway. Thank you, Randy, for keeping this drive alive. And Adrian Peterson going really nowhere. I wish if I could run half as good as what the Ravens have been running, I would be really happy. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Who's going to be open here? Maybe Megatron? Oh my God, Jamarcus. That was a horrible throw. Oh my God. We're never going to win this game if Jamarcus can't hit those throws. Okay, we're back here on offense. This one's over, 36-17. The Ravens scored another touchdown. I'm trying my best, guys. I am trying my best. This is really hard to play on these old school games. I think what I'm going to do differently for next episode is I'm going to definitely lower the clock. 7 minutes is way too long for a game like this. So we're going to probably lower it to either 4 or 5 minutes quarters, maybe even 3-minute quarters. We're going to lower it like that because there's no accelerated clock. And with no accelerated clock, this game just goes on forever and ever. So I am going to lower the clock. That's one thing that I'm going to do differently. And I don't know if there's anything else that I'm going to do differently. I guess we'll just have to, like, experiment and see what works. But I'm definitely lowering the time of the clock because 7 minutes is far too long for a game with no accelerated clock. That is for sure. And Adrian Peterson on 4th down goes nowhere. I'm just trying to run the clock down, basically, if you didn't notice. Just trying to run the clock down with as much or with little as time as possible so that we can get out of this game and go simulate a few games and end this episode. This one hopefully isn't super long. I'm going to try and make it as... And Randy Moss drops the pass. I'm going to try and make it as short as possible so that you guys don't have to sit through. I'm over an hour recording right now because this game is taking so long. So we haven't even gotten to the simulation yet. So I'll see you guys back on offense if we even get back on offense. We got the ball back again. We held them to a 3-and-out. They just ran the ball. So it wasn't a big deal. But hopefully we can actually waste more time. That's the goal. Just keep running the clock down. Keep trying to do whatever we can so that we can get out of this game and go on to the next weeks. Maybe we can have a better time against some other teams. I don't know. But we aren't going to have Vince Young for a couple weeks. So we're going to have to rely on the rookie first overall pick, Jamarcus Russell. And Adrian Peterson can't get any yardage. So that's not good. And now we actually got to try and get a first down here. I guess we don't have to try and get a first down. It's not a big deal if we don't get it. I'm just trying to waste clock. And Adrian Peterson will get it. Spin move. Adrian Peterson showing off that ability. And we are going to score here. I think if he doesn't catch me. No, Adrian Peterson will get a rushing touchdown. 82 yards to the house. I didn't even do that spin move. That wasn't even me. That was just the CPU, or that was just him. He just did it. Spin move, breaks through, and he's got nobody catch him, turns on the afterburners, and Adrian Peterson will score a touchdown. I will be happy about that. Yeah, that shows the promise that we can put together. We have a decent team. We have a decent team. We just got to put it all together. As Nugent will put the extra point through, so it looks a little bit closer than what it actually probably is. And with 1 minute and 11 seconds to go, I'll probably see you maybe one more time, depending on if they run the football again. We'll see. Devin Hester's going to break off a kick return. The Ravens did score, by the way. Frank Gore broke off another 60-yard run, but Devin Hester, a 96-yard kick return, my first of the season and my first on this game. Devin Hester to the house. Yes, sir, I will take that, but that doesn't help us in the terms of, like, we're trying to end this game. It's 5 seconds left, so that kind of sucks. I guess I'll just keep you guys here for the rest of it since it's just 5 seconds. We can score points. That's the thing that I'm upset about, is that we can score points. We just haven't been able to stop Frank Gore. Frank Gore has been unbelievably tough to stop. I don't know if there's like a really good play call that stops the run or what. I don't know what it is, but we've got to figure out something that stops running backs, because Frank Gore's not even that great in this game. He's good. He's a really good player, one of the better running backs in the league, but I don't know. He's tough. He is tough to stop. And right now, the last play of the game for either team, it will be a handoff to Johnson, and Johnson will go down, and that's the end of it. So we lose 43-31. Unfortunate. Maybe we do a little bit better in simulation. Who knows? Marvin Lewis not happy about it. All right. I'm happy that we got a kick return. I didn't think that was going to happen. I did not think that was going to happen. Individual stats. Vince Young had 151 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Jamarcus had 133 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 picks. Adrian Peterson had 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. Antonio Gates had 5 catches, 86 yards. Calvin Johnson had 4 for 65. Randy Moss had 3 and 52 and a touchdown. Defensively, 9 tackles for Patrick Willis, 7 for Ed Reed, 1 sack by Pecco, Branch, Nada, and Mario Williams. And we had, obviously, the interception by Chris Gamble. So I'd say, all in all, it's a successful game, except for the fact that we did not win. Okay, so I went ahead and simulated the rest of the week, and as you can see, we are 0-7. I certainly didn't think that this team was bad by any means, and I really didn't think we were bad enough to be winless halfway through the season. I don't know what to do differently. I think we just have to ride it out and see what happens in the couple years. I don't think there's anything else we can do. There's no free agents that we can go and sign. I can't make any trades because the trades are a little too difficult to make right now. So I think we just have to ride it out, see if we go winless on the season in next episode, next Thursday, and we just got to go from there. Not ideal in the way that I wanted to start the series. I definitely didn't want to start the series with 0 wins, but that's just what happens. I guess we don't have as good of a team as I thought we did. And maybe it all relies on the quarterback. Maybe Vince Young and Jamarcus Russell, that combination just isn't good enough. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But this is not the way that I wanted to start. Not at all. So next Thursday, we will finish the regular season. I will have the game clock move down to within the 3 to 5 minute mark. So we'll do that. But yeah, that's going to be a next episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.